recording here. Got my first project up. And hello. So how could I help you today, Tostin, in this catch-up session? Got a list going like try to get everyone's problems, see how many I can help at once.
Okay, so my first problem is basically, you know how my Roblox studio wasn't working for that little while?
Not particularly, but go on.
Basically it stopped. So when it stopped working, it lost a little bit of progress, and I completely lost my teleporter that was working.
Okay.
And now I don't have a teleporter that works. And I tried making it again, and something's wrong with it this time.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go over quickly. Do you have your teams in?
My what?
Your teams?
Yeah, the red and blue.
The red, blue, and the neutral team. We'll help out with that then. So your teleporters, all they should be is just a sphere with, not a sphere, but a capsule where it's teleport location, it gets the teleport location, which is workspace, red base, red teleport point, unless you change the names of that. I'm going to go over this, and then you can share your screen, Costin, and then Anirudh, you can speak in a second here. And then if someone touches it, then they should teleport to the teleport location. Can you share your screen, Costin?
Yeah.
Let me make sure that's enabled. Yes, okay, now it is. Anirudh, how can I help you?
I wanted to know the spice levels and what we needed to do.
So you can go to the Google Classroom under classwork where you submit your projects. We have all 4 weeks written out, and in there we have the requirements and spice level and everything you need to know.
And then I also wanted to learn about that upgrades for walk speed and those things. I didn't really learn that yet.
Okay, so shop upgrades. I can go over that in a second, so I'm gonna help you out here. Real quick, Tostin. Let me compare that code to my code here. So your teleport location, red base, red teleport. Can you open up your workspace on your Explorer? So click that. I want to make sure blue base, blue teleport point right there. See how it says red teleporter point? It's just red teleport point. Let's see. How do I draw again? Right here. Get rid of the ER.
Where?
Over here, Tostin. It should just be red teleport point. Get rid of the teleporter part.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to go over this again, make sure nothing else is on here. Hit find first child humanoid.
Here, I'm going to check if my other one has it. Yep, my other one has it too.
Hover torso, C-frame dot new teleport location, C-frame dot okay, position is not spelled correctly here, and I'm guessing same with your other script. It's supposed to be pause Ition. Yep, that's good. Try changing that with your red teleport point one, and I think you're good to go.
Okay.
Gotta find your red teleport one first, and then I think you're good to go. Hobby is entered waiting room. So I'm gonna check with him. So I'm gonna steal screen. Update me on if it's fit. Well, we can watch right
there.
There
we go.
Hey, okay. So you're also missing teams. What I was gonna say is, Tostin, how much are you planning to complete? I'd like everyone to complete all 4 weeks, but those are due tomorrow.
I'll get it done by tomorrow. I will.
Fantastic. Well, if you have, you can keep on working on it and stay in the call. And if you have any more problems, just say
my
something.
My leaderboard wasn't working for some reason.
Your leaderboard wasn't?
Yeah.
Let's deal with that real quick, and then I'll head on to Anirudh and then Avi in the order you guys came in. So your leaderboard, let me pull up my leaderboard script here. I have a 1 and a 2 on my, because I almost clicked the share screen. Give me just a second here. I gotta find my own. I don't have perfect memory, sadly. Not yet. I've heard it happens one day. But that
Luke,
might.
I found a mistake in it. He forgot illumination account the name.
Yes.
Same for
Yes.
the leader stats.
Very good, Honorud, right here. So
It's
in
for
here, you
eliminations
see how
and
you have
leader stats.
your gold.name? Yeah, and his name, your leader stats, that L has to be lowercase. So I think you should, real quick, we already noticed like 3 errors here. You might have a few more. I would put the Google Doc on one side of your screen, I mean the image of the code on one side of your screen, and the this on the other.
Okay.
And then try to just look through the spelling errors. Do you know how to do that? Do that split screen view?
I'm just gonna pull it up one above, one below.
Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, yeah. If it's still not working, then get us now. I'm gonna help Honorud because he was the next one in here. And you said you wanted to know about shops, correct?
Yes.
Shop power-ups.
Yes, power-ups.
So I might have to pull out the adventure arena project we did last month for this,
Okay.
but we'll see here.
So first I
Right.
can just duplicate the shop one and then write the code.
I'm a bit confused. You're talking about these shops?
Yes, those. Like
Okay.
duplicate the one you put CNP shops.
Yeah. So let me do CNP Royale shop. There we go.
So I've got it.
Okay. So we have our shop. Open up our shop. Buy button, and we have our buy script, which we've got our upgrade cost, and that's what you change. And then right here where it says change grenade launcher, here's the action that happens when I was gonna say when your player can buy whatever amount it is. So for our specific ones here, let's say if you want the health to increase, you can use well, this one's a bit fancier, but it makes their max health equal to max health plus 10, and then it makes their current health equal their current health plus 10, since they get 10 more.
So change the grenade launcher that area.
Yes.
So what do we write? Can you show it again?
Yeah, so here, I'm gonna just take this, pop it into a shop here. I'm gonna make sure it works. I'm gonna make the upgrade cost 0, and then I'll throw this in the Google stream for you to copy.
Okay.
So I'm clicking it 100 times, which means there we go. I am Sonic Speed. Whoosh. Okay. Now I'm gonna take this and by script, I'm gonna take a picture of it and throw it in the Google Classroom. Do you have any other questions on Aru?
I don't think so.
And then I'll even mark. Oh, see.
But I want to hear other people's questions. Maybe that might pop mind into me.
Gotcha. Feel free to chill in here. Just keep working on your projects, and if you need my help, just say, Luke, Sensei Luke, I need your great
one more
assistant.
sec. If we make levels, like, will we get extra points?
Well, I mean, are you saying for the dojo? Or extra points for what?
The point stickers.
Stickers. Yeah, we're going to try to work. That's something we had going on last month. I don't know so much about this month, but I can pull a few strings. If you want to add more levels to what specifically?
To our Roblox Royale, like different places.
Okay. Yeah. If you go to The flaming project, we'll make sure you get extra points for that. Player humanoid walk speed. What was I gonna say? Speed. Mine just blinked there. Sorry about that. And then we'll put it into here. Share a file. Whoosh.
I think whoever's
And
Kelly Drews is
that's
the one who,
Liam.
oh, why didn't he come to this session?
I don't know. I think he will drop by. I'm gonna help Abby now. So I'm gonna switch over. Yes, Abby, how can I help you? You're muted, Abby.
I want to know the code for the walk speed and the jump height.
Gotcha.
Jump height.
For the upgrading it in the shops or just changing it in general? Or both?
I know how to change it in general. I want to upgrade it in the shops.
Okay, well that's what I just went over right here. Here is, I just put it in the Google Classroom. Instead of doing the grenade launcher right here, write this line of code right here. If you want to change the jump speed, then all you have to do, well, I'm sorry, it's jump power, I believe. That's not. So you just change where it says walk speed to jump power. So humanoid.walk speed equals the walk speed times 0.1. Let's just change that to jump power. At least I think that's it. We'll see in a second. I can actually just copy, double click here, paste, and then game settings, world. Yep, jump power. So now if I play the game, I should have a moon jump every time I click this. Whoosh, there we go. So that's how you change it in your by script right here. So, oh wait, why does it say walk speed here? That's weird. Probably need to grab the right one here. There we go. So I'll just even put this in the Google Classroom, maybe as a reply to the first one, because it's just a very slight alteration. Do you have any other questions, Abby? Oh, there we go. Close. Good enough.
No.
Awesome. Jump shot. And upgrade script. I'm gonna grab that. Toss it in here just for you, Abby. And then instead of doing nothing, Tostin, do you need any help with your project right now?
I don't know if this is a big deal or anything. The leaderboard's working, but when I'm in the practicing, like just testing it, I can't use the sword.
Okay. Can you share your screen? Did you add your scripts to the sword?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Can you share your screen real quick?
Yeah. Here's the sword script.
So we should see, well, right, we have a few things. One, before you scroll anywhere, I just want to show you. Right there, you kind of messed something up here. Actually, yeah, you did. So if you go to the Google Classroom, go bring the Google Classroom, we've got our two pieces of code. One, this whole clump, I said to put above, I mean at the top of the script, which you did, and you're good to go on this. This needs to be, first it's missing a little bit of it, and this needs to be under a thing called take damage. So what I'd like you to do is get rid of this sword, and then get rid of the sword real quick, and then I'm gonna steal the screen. And pay attention to my screen. And then do you have a sword spawner? Like this one doesn't have see, how will I get my sword? I will take this old sword spawner, make this cost 0 gold, so I can get as many as many swords as I want. And it says classic sword, so I'm gonna get rid of my current sword here just for an example. So to start out, here's what I want you to do. I want you to get a brand new sword. Make sure it's the classic sword by Roblox. It just says sword by Roblox. I drag it here, and there's our classic sword. Oh, Ahman is joining us. Awesome. And then in the script for that, I'll pull up the script, and we've got all these crazy, crazy lines of code. All we have to worry about is, I'll help you in a second, Abby.
Honey.
Oh, Anna.
It's me.
Sorry. And then we want to scroll down to where it says week 4 requirement 2 of 2. These new variables we place at the top of the script, and you can grab this whole area. The things with the double dashes here, they're comments that are ignored by the code. And then, so I've got that whole thing here. And then for the next one, it says place in between take damage on line 120 and above the end at line 121. So I'm gonna grab all this, right click, copy it. And then it said it's on line 120. So I'm gonna look down. Right here it is, the take damage. We want to put it in between this take damage up here and the end. So I'm gonna right click, paste, and now my sword should be good to go. I mean, it would be, except for the fact that I realized this project doesn't have the leaderboard or elimination script, but if it did, this would work. I did this like 5 times yesterday. So if your sword still doesn't work at that point, then I would double check your leader stats script, because if eliminations isn't spelled correctly, then guess what? It can't get this reference to eliminations correctly. So does that help, Tostin?
So
does that help, Tostin?
Yeah, I'll try that out right now.
Cool, cool, cool.
Luke.
Yes, Honorary.
So my question was, you at the end of the script for walk speed, you put times 0.1. How much does that increase their walk speed?
So we're gonna do an annoying thing called math real quick. So let me actually Desmo calculator right here. How that increases walk speed? Give me a number. Give me any number.
0.1.
Okay, give me any whole number that isn't a decimal.
5.
5. Okay, we'll make that 500 for the case of what I'm going to show you. Let's say walk speed is 500, and I want to increase that by 10%. What would I do? Do you have any idea?
Times 0.1.
Exactly. So what you can do for any number is if you take that number and you multiply it by 0.1 is 10%, 0.2 is 20%, 0.3 is 30%, and so on and so on and so on.
So how do you get 25%?
If you want 25% faster, then it's 0.25. Because, so how much have you worked with decimal numbers before, Anirudh?
A bit, because I know how to add 2 decimals with each other, turn them into fractions.
So here's a cool thing. I did 0.1, you can increase by 10%, but to make this easier to remember, you can just do this. So I take my number and then I multiply by, if I want 10% of this number, I can multiply by 0.10, and then I get 10% of the number. If I want 25% of it, then I do 0.25 for 25%. If I want 50% of it, then I multiply it by 0.5. Why is this important for our code? Let me show you real quick. what this code right here does is it takes this little line right here. It takes your walk speed. So it takes your current walk speed, and we'll say walk speed equals walk speed, uh, plus walk speed times 0.10. And what that basically is saying is if get the walk speed variable, and for this part of the equation here, what we're going to get is its walk speed, which is 500, and then we're going to add, we're going to calculate real quick what is
Luke, for sure,
10%
I'm
of
going to tell
500.
you. So you want to say 16% of 5 with?
Yeah, if you want to add 16% faster.
No, I mean 16. No, I mean 10% of 16 because our normal walk speed is 16.
Okay, well then we'll put that in. Our walk speed is 16 and we want 10% of 16. So here's our walk speed, and then here is 10% of our walk speed. So in our code, what we're doing is we're taking our walk speed here, and then we're adding this 10% of our walk speed. So if I put this here, now our walk speed goes from 16 to 17.6, which is 10% faster. If I changed this to 25 here, then this is 25% faster than 16. If I want it 100, if I want it 99 times more, then I do 99. So to change that in your code right here, so we've got our current walk speed. This is, can I annotate on my own screen? I'm pretty sure I can. I need to find the screen share settings. I don't know where my screen share settings went. Oh, there they are. They're hiding under your faces. Okay, so right here, this right here is 16. Okay, and we're gonna change this 16 and we're gonna make it whatever this number over here ends up being. And so this number is gonna be 16, because we already know his walk speed is 16, plus 16 times 0.1, or if you want it to be 25% faster, change this to 0.25. Or if you want it to be 30% faster, change it to 0.30. So then we've got 16 plus 25% of 16, and that will equal, what was it again? That will equal, let's figure that out. That will equal 20. So we're setting his walk speed to 20. Long story short of all of that, if you want to change the percentage of fastness he goes to, change this number right here. If you want him to go 10% faster, type 0.10, 20% faster, 0.20, and so on. Is that good, Anirudh?
Yes, I got it. Now, I'm choosing 0.1. That's enough. I don't want them to go too fast.
Cool. I'm gonna help out Ahan now. Ahan, what's your questions? How can I help you out? Ahan.
What?
Oh, hey, so how can I help you out? Where are we at here?
My third project.
You're at your third project. Awesome. Can you what are you having trouble with? Is everything going smoothly, or is there anything I can help you out with?
The teleporters.
Teleporters? Okay, would you mind sharing your screen so I can see how, actually, before you share your screen, I want to show you my screen. Oh, there. I'm gonna say, there Liam is. Here, I'm gonna reply to him real quick. Okay, so watch my screen real quick. Ahan. Right here. No, that's not the one. Where's my, here it is. Here's the Roblox Royale project, and you're working on these teleporters, right, Ahan?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, so I'm going to go step by step on them and then see how I can help you out specifically. So first of all, what we need is we
Yeah, we
need
need
to
to
make
finalize the
sure
design. Like,
our,
are you going to fix
that's
the
a
data or
lot
you
of
send a
noise that
file?
just got added.
Based on that, the development approach changes on my end.
Mute.
So,
Sorry about that. What I was gonna say is we have our bases here, and if we look,
am I too late?
no, you're not too late. I can help you out after I'm done helping Han here. So if we look to the right, we've got our workspace, our blue base, and then our blue teleport point. And if I go to the red base, I have the workspace, the red base, and the red teleport point. Those are already in your project to begin with. So what you want to do is you want to take a new cylinder, make it to the shape of this, which I think you already know how to do. And then the script for it is as follows. First, it gets a reference to that specific point. So you know how I said it went from workspace, blue base, blue teleport point? That's what it follows here. So the teleport location is workspace, blue base, blue teleport point. And then here we have if the parent of this script is touch, which is saying if the teleporter is touch, then and if the thing that touched it is a human, then we're gonna teleport that human to wherever the teleport location is. So can I have a look at your project real quick, Han? Can you share your screen? And then let's see if we can figure out what's with that.
So,
The teleport code. Do you have your project open, Han?
Yeah.
Okay. We don't see it on this screen.
Oh.
Did you share the right screen, or all we see is something called a Hans Drawings and Google Chrome?
Okay.
You have a magic computer, which is cool.
so
And the whole idea with this is you guys keep working on your projects while I try to help you guys out as long as I can here, because I've got to go at 4:30 so Doug can run his class. But anyway, Liam, while Han is opening his
Luke,
yeah.
Luke, which class does
All
Doug
right.
have?
I'm going.
Minecraft modding.
You looked at my picture.
Yeah.
You looked at my picture of the base plate just on there, and you saw my picture of the what, which I drew on there.
Oh, okay. You did draw that. Did it not save? Did
it just? No, I saved it. I tried everything to download it. And it just brought me. I played the game, and it brought me to this random base plate.
Oh,
I'm gonna
so
have
you're
to share
playing
my
your
screen
game online, and it brings you to a random base plate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then that means you don't have it saved to the right place correctly. I can help you out with that quickly. No need to worry about it. Okay. Ahan, I'm going to help Liam with that real quick. Please open up your projects, and everyone, before I help you, please have your projects open and ready and be trying to solve the problem. So I'm going to take the screen here. Can you share your screen, Liam?
All right, I'm sharing. You know what? No, I don't want. So I want this. All right. So I go to my project here. I click play.
And you even got a little screensaver, except it takes you to a empty base plate, right?
Base plate here.
Okay, so what I want you to do is open up your Roblox Royale project, and you want to do a special type of publish to Roblox as, because you made this a bit fancier. I think you accidentally assigned a blank file to this. war
Alright.
simulator thing.
So save to file as.
Well, actually, show me your Roblox Studio screen. All I'm seeing is the Google Chrome here. You might need to stop screen sharing and
New share. New share. Screen. Here you go. You see it now?
Yes, I can see it now. So
You see it
go
now?
to File. Right up here, File. Oh, you clicked it in my annotations.
Which one?
Here, right up there, and then your guys' faces are covering that part of my screen here. Give me a second, and then publish to Roblox as. Click this one down here. I keep on disappearing. Publish to Roblox.
Publish
as.
to Roblox as.
Can you see my? Oh, there we go. They suddenly started loading. So now,
do I have to name it something else?
Don't name it something else. Don't worry about any of this. We want to update existing game right down here. So let me clear my drawings. There we go. See that? Wait, see that War Simulator, New Guns, the public one? So click that one.
So overwrite this one?
Overwrite, yeah.
And then, should I do it? It just says click. It just says check mark.
Well,
So
no, down here,
it?
click this overwrite button.
So, like that?
Yeah, now click overwrite.
Oh, all right. Your faces were covering my screen.
Oh, sorry. Did you click overwrite?
Yes, I clicked overwrite.
Okay.
It's loading.
Then it should load up, and then run that project again. Make sure, I saw you had two things. You had one called War Simulator with Guns, which was a private project, and then you had one which War Simulator with Guns, which is a public project. Make sure this is your public project. And then
this is my project.
Now try it out. I think everything got saved. Tell me how it goes. If not, then sit. Well, actually,
here it goes necessarily.
Nahan, are you ready this time?
Come on. Open. There we go. All right. Waiting for an available server. Joining server.
Hey, you've got your icon. I don't know if that's too
Yay!
much. Hey, good job.
Yay!
Love to get that link submitted. Because this looks really, really great, Liam. Good job already. You definitely went above and beyond.
And I added the little things where you can scroll and stuff, and I added the description.
I'd like to hear a thank you.
Cool.
No.
No problem, Liam. Ahan, so
current
can you
minus
share
60
your
days for
screen,
open
Ahan?
hours, right? Then that is giving you everything in future hours.
So share
Because
your
created
screen,
date is
Ahan.
as of today, and it has a
Someone
date as 6 months.
has a very loud background right now. Abby, what's your question?
Can you give me the code for the zombie spawners?
Okay. Let me write that down. I will get back to you after. Okay. Zombie spawn code. Okay, so Ahan, can I see your teleporter? Did you make these yet? You're muted. Here.
Not yet.
Okay, so you've got your blue one and your red one. That's good to go. I don't know why you're making a third one. There's no need to make a third one. We can just change the blue and red ones. So let's click those. And then do you have your code on there? Let's look at your code here. Whoop. Right there, the blue teleporter. Okay, so this looks very good. Can you click the arrow on your blue base and your red base here? Oh, my annotations will stay there. I want to see if your workspace is still sorted out properly. And then
So 10,
Okay.
10,000 multiplied by about
Yeah.
250 lines for
Line
small
first
videos.
count,
So
humanoid,
right,
then
that's a one.
C-frame, teleport location, C-frame position. The F right here for C-frame, this needs to be capitalized, Ahan. Same with this. Both of those F's need to be capitalized. Position. Other than that, everything looks good. So if you can capitalize those two F's, I think you're good. And then do that for your other script, and then test it out. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So now we can just hop on over to the Roblox Royale. Where'd your platform go?
Oh.
Kind of disappeared. Oh, click the move tool and then just drag it out. Whoosh. No. Honestly, it shouldn't really matter for testing as long as these two objects are anchored. So if you can click and make sure your objects are anchored. And there we go. That's good enough for testing. Can you just test this out real quick, Ahan?
Hey.
Because I want to make sure that was it. That's the only issues you've got here. If there's anything else, I want to be able to help you out with
Hey
that
guys.
quickly. Yeah,
For anybody who's wondering, the new zombies, they don't teleport towards your spawners.
okay,
I tried it out.
Must be a different type of. Okay, you're lagging a bit, but did you walk into the blue teleporter and it teleported you there? Fantastic. And now if you go to the red teleporter, can you test that out, Ahan?
Okay.
Oh, that's one way to do it. I didn't even know that menu was in Roblox Studio.
That I can use for the sample, the plants and the destination countries, both.
And fantastic. So, Ahan, do you know what the next steps are? Did you watch the video for this, or?
For week 4 or week 3?
Week 3. Do you know what the next step for this is?
Yeah.
Okay, it's the teams. Do you want me to run over that real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to take the screen, and just like we did with this, make sure to save this. And then so go to File, and then Save. And then I'm going to take the screen here. How do I do that? There we go. And take the screen. I'm going to mute everyone but me here. And then, what was I even talking about? Teams. That's it. Teams. So for teams in the Roblox Royale, you've got to do a few things. You've got to get... Yes.
When I played my game, what happened was, I just forgot.
Oh, okay.
My shop, it just increased, my speed just like about 1.1, 0.1. It didn't even increase it. I don't think it did.
Okay. I'll have to take a look at that after I go over the zombie codeathon. So,
Bye, thank you.
What did you say, Liam?
Bye, I have to go to FaceTime with my friend.
Bye, thank you.
Bye.
Thanks for being a good student. Okay, so here's how your project kind of is now. What you need to add is a few things. First, and I'm even gonna get rid of my Teams folder here. Okay. First, we need to add a spawn point to here. Over at your red base, right under the spawner. I mean, take that, put it down, and then one in the blue base. And again, to add a spawner, you go to model, and then right there where it says spawn, you just add one in there. Bop, bop. Cool. Exact placement doesn't matter as long as when they teleport in here, they land on the spawner. So what we need to create is 3 teams. So whenever they are at a certain spawn point, they go to that team, and since they're on that team, whenever they die, they'll teleport back here or over here. So let's see here. So right here, you've got your teleporter working. What we want to do is we want to create these teams. So in the same model tab, there's something called service here. I don't have it because I already have my teams, but there will be an option called teams here. You click that and then you click insert. That's how you add your teams to the project. So I was going to say, then you'll get a folder like this. And in here, since we've got our 3 spawners, we've got to make 3 teams. We've got to make a, so we got to click plus in team, plus team, plus team. We'll have our first team be called starter or spawn, whatever you want to call it. And then, yeah. I mean, if you can't hear me right now, then. Okay, Ahan, what was the last thing you taught me saying? You're muted. What was the last thing you remember me saying?
What did you say?
What was the last thing you remember me saying here?
What about getting teams?
Yeah, so we make these 3 spawners. Then over here, we add the teams folder and add 3 teams to them. So here's the starter team, then the red team, and I'll have the blue team. And so far, all that does is if I start, we're going to have 3 colored teams in the top right, which is cool and all, but there's no way to get to any of them. Actually, we'll only have the 1. So we need to make it so you can go on these teams. So we're going to go to our starter team, and we've got some variables and properties here. First, we're going to make this one auto-assignable, which means the player will start on this team when they join the game, and its team color will be white. For the red team, we don't want people to start on this team right out at the very beginning. So I'm going to uncheck this auto-assignable and switch its team color to red because it's the red team. And then for blue, we don't want them to automatically go to it. So we're going to uncheck this and we're going to change this one to blue. So red team, change it to red, make sure they're not assigned to it. Blue team to blue, make sure they're not assigned to it. Do you have any questions, Ahan? Do you have any questions, Ahan?
No.
Okay. What I was going to say is now for the final step, we've got our separate teams, but we need to make sure our players have ways to switch to them. So we'll make it, if they step on the beginning spawner here, we're going to go down to this teams. We're going to allow team change on touch. So when people touch this, they're going to change to whatever color team this is. So it's going to allow team change on touch. And then there's something called neutral here. We do not want this in any of our things because it can mess everything up. So we want to allow team change on touch. And what color was the starter team? What color did they have? Do you remember, Ahan?
Huh?
What color was the starter team? Do you remember what color they had?
Yeah.
Red and blue.
Okay, so those were the red and blue teams. The starter team, if you forgot that, what we can do is we can pick the teams here, and then we see its team color is white. So we can change this down here to white. And there we go. So now we do that same basic thing for these two other teams, where I click here, allow team change on touch, and its team color is really red. So I change that to really red. And I take this final spawner and allow team change on touch, change its color to electric blue, which is the one I had for it. So if you can't remember all that, again, I've got the video for the week
Luke.
3. But do you have any direct questions about that right now, Han? And then I'll get to you, Abby, then Anirudh. Do you have any questions about that right now, Han?
Wait, what question was Abby's?
Don't worry about that right now, Anirudh. Do you have any questions, Han, about this? Yes or no? You can give me thumbs up, thumbs down. I need you to, no questions, no questions. Give me thumbs up for no questions. Okay, got it. Cool. Now, Abby, your question was the zombie spawner code, right?
And before that, yeah, can I screen share my shops?
Yeah, what's happening with them? It says your bandwidth is low, so you're gonna be lagging a little bit for us.
What?
It says your bandwidth is low, so you might lag for us a little bit. So I might have to ask you to repeat yourself a few times. Feel free to share your screen though.
No, your face is lagging.
Okay.
So my jump power is not working.
Okay. Wow, I didn't even really fully test that. So, well, no, I did test it. Never mind. Let's look here. Can you? I was gonna say like zoom out of the code a little bit, but.
How do you do that?
Do you know how to zoom out of a web page? How you press Control and you use your scroll wheel back. Let's see. So I'm gonna take a look at your line of code there. Oh yeah, there we go. So keep it right where I can see the whole thing. So player gold value, upgrade cost, player character humanoid dot jump power equals player dot character humanoid dot jump power plus character player dot character humanoid dot jump power times 250. Okay, so make that 0.25 because I think multiplying that by 250 might be so much that it's not allowing you to do that. So do 0.25. That's an O. You need to do 0. And then
I tried 0.1, but that didn't work.
Yes, that's the same thing. Should I show you what happens? I still have it at 1, 0.1.
My 0.1 doesn't work.
Okay. This is an equal sign, right?
Where?
Right there. Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm looking at here, player spaces. Did you type all this out? Abby, did you type all this out?
I typed this part.
Just
typed
this
this
line,
part out.
right? I must have accidentally left this line in from the and saying the spaces. And spaces. What? Did I mess up with the shops? Give me just a quick second here. Like that should be in the screen.
Shops are doing fine for me, except the jump power and the those things. All the other two are working fine.
The other two are working for me. The tools ones are working for me. The only one, these are not working.
Yeah, the upgrades.
Tools.
Upgrades are the ones that I'm taking my hair off.
Yeah, so, let me look at mine here. But where did it go? I added the ones in here. Player.character, and that's the only line you changed, right? Can
Yeah.
you test it out real quick? Cool.
Do I say play here?
What did you say?
Can I do play here?
Yeah, as in right in front of it. Make the cost 0 so it's easy to test.
Instead, what I did was
I
I
have a
just gave
zombie in
me 1,000 money, and then I'm going in to buy it.
Well, sometimes that doesn't work. Giving you money versus making it free. So I'm gonna test on my end here the thing in the Roblox project, and I'm just gonna call this free jump power for consistency's sake. And then, oh,
Look, I followed this code right here.
yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me get these
Yeah, the same
drawings
thing.
off your screen. So your drawings. I already cleared that. Yeah. That's what I'm testing here, making sure I didn't mess anything up. I don't think I did, but I'm not perfect. Not yet, anyway. Okay.
Bobby, your screen is lagging so much. I can't
There we
even
go.
see it properly.
Okay, so yeah, your screen is, and
It's
it
not
says it's not responding. Oof, that's
Maybe
annoying.
I should screen share. Maybe that will help.
That always happens for me.
Man,
I
okay,
try to
then
play it.
we'll have Anirudh screen share real quick. While that's
Luke?
getting sorted out. What was I gonna say? Actually, how about this? I'll just paste the exact line of code for the jump power upgrade. I'm gonna paste that into the Google Classroom here, right, as a comment to the script. See, try pasting this in, and
I'm playing and show you what happens when I try doing it.
okay.
Sorry.
So don't apologize.
Yeah. I'm just going to
So
quickly
where's
go to
the shop? Oh, that.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Make sure to submit this project.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I'll once I'm done. So this one is mine. Well, I'm not going even faster. This is the normal speed.
that's the one that's supposed to be walk speed increase.
Yeah, and it's not working.
Okay. Can we look in that code for a second?
Okay, so I'm just going to stop.
My arms disappear when I stretch.
Yeah, I know that. I see it.
When I can get back to my normal room, things will be better. Click there, and then Q. Yeah, okay, so you have right here, you have this humanoid. You need to do humanoid.
Okay, is that all the problem is?
That might be it. Let me check though, before you start.
Oh, sorry, I started.
Alright. It looked good. It looked good. And how much was it to buy it?
Just I don't remember.
And then one thing.
Oh, that's why it didn't work. I think I put too much into my money. I have to make it free. It's $200.
Yeah, just make it 0 to test right now.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna take all my where is my what? I have so many parts that I can't even find the bottom of my Explorer.
Right there. So 100B, yeah, that's not a proper one. Just set that to 0.
Yeah, just 0. Play. This might take a while for me to get through the Cosmos.
Gotcha. Well then, while we're viewing the Cosmos and getting to testing, Tostin, how are you doing?
I just finished everything. I added some stuff. I was about to ask you actually. I have all my questions answered. Can I go so that I can turn everything in and everything?
Sure. I mean, like you can kind of just mute this Zoom meeting. We've got 10 minutes left. Keep submitting.
I don't think I'm going any faster.
Submit your projects, And if you have any issues while submitting your projects, just say, hey, Luke, so
Oh,
just
it's working.
mute this
It's
in the
working.
background. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I know why.
Thank you.
Awesome.
You shouldn't put 0.1. That's way too slow.
Oh, as an
Time
upgrade?
supposed to be. Yeah,
Gotcha. I can't
you
tell because on our side, you're going about like 2 frames a second. So you're kind of just teleporting anywhere anyways.
wait, you see that? I'm just going very fast.
Okay. Yeah, on our side,
You're
it looks
lagging on
very
our
slow because you're
Oh,
lagging.
because
But
I'm
that's
super
fine.
fast.
Good thing it's working. I can't wait to see this submitted.
But also,
And Luke, the zombie spawner code.
Yes. So I'm gonna help Abby now.
okay, I'll stop screen
Well,
sharing.
I'll
and
do
just,
that for you. There we
Oh.
go. So zombie spawner code is right here. What about it? We have our, this looks simple compared to all the stuff we've done. We've got our spawner, which is the
I've
parent of
never
our,
done it, so I need the. I didn't get the
Oh.
code here.
okay. This looks complicated, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines if you ignore that. So we create, we have spawner equal to script.parent. You don't need this for your Royale project, but if you want it, here it is. So the zombie, do you know about server storage, Abby? Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay. So you take your drooling zombie
Bye.
and put it in server storage. Make
Okay.
sure it's 1 word though. It starts by default with a space between here. Roblox doesn't like that. Change this down to drooling zombie as 1 word, and you get a reference to it. So this is the while true do loop. It's just like a while true loop in every other language. It just repeats over and over and over and over again. So we're gonna, just like with the items, we're gonna make a variable that is a clone of the zombie here. Then we're gonna make its parent instead of the player's backpack, which would be a bit weird to have a zombie in your backpack. We're gonna teleport it to the workspace, and then we're gonna set its C frame, which is its location data, to the spawner's location data. So it goes in the spawner. And I will just, let's see. I think I already have that in the Google Classroom at like the very bottom, but I can shoot that post all the way at the top. Because konnichiwa, lovely picture at top. No you. Here we go. Here, actually, I think you can even just copy paste that. There you go.
Thanks, Luke.
No problem. And it's literally just throw it on a square object. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a square, but if you like have a something like this, it will try to spawn it, or if you took like a block wall and then had the center of it under the floor right here or in the middle, then your zombies might spawn under here, and you don't want that. So make sure you spawn your zombies above the ground and not under the ground.
Okay.
Ahan, how are you doing? And what are you working on during the call? I can't hear you. You're muted, Ahan.
Oh, working on the shops.
The shops? Okay, do you have your teams done?
No.
Okay, what we want to focus on is right here. We have the requirements. Do you remember how to submit your projects, Ahan?
Yeah, but somehow my week 2 project has been loading for a very long time.
Okay, it might have crashed. You might need to restart that. And you can do that in like 5 minutes when we're ending here. What I want you to focus on is the requirements here, not any additional stuff, because shops are additional stuff. You want to add, you have the flat terrain template, you added the bases to your project, you added a way to teleport to your bases, And now you need to add the teams in a way to switch the teams using spawn points. So that's what you need to focus on. You need to focus on making the thing that I told you about. So, and then submitting it. Okay. Got that, Ahan?
Okay.
Why did ECC team give that system?
A.
Okay, so anyone else that can help, or you guys all doing fantastic? I'll take that as you all doing fantastic. In that case, I shall improve my my Roblox Royale project with a giant statue of a JoJo. I don't know. That is an interesting character. Here we go. Boom. This is what we need. I'll work on my own project then.
Oh, cool. And that is huge. And
No, he's not big enough. Oh, I know
and Luke,
exactly.
I warn you,
the
the fences you're using and I'm using the same thing. Don't use them. They're bad. Zombies and me can get through it easily. So don't use that once.
Okay.
So, and instead to make it harder, I put lots of zombie spawners around the game.
This is the judge.
Oh,
He
God.
oversees the battles.
What if someone somehow climbs it with their walk speed and jump speed, or with a wing?
Well, I only have walk speed high. Wings I could add.
I got wings, so and mine looks better.
Nah. Yours doesn't have this. Therefore, I don't know if it's actually better.
No,
Just
it's not.
imagine
It looks
fighting,
bad.
and then you always see this menacing man. Oh, wait. No. We also need to add the JoJo menacing signs to this. And see, menacing. If anyone has other questions, tell me. Perfect. So we got this, and then what I'm gonna do is for this, I like this thing called a particle emitter, and it's spawning out those little things. So I'm gonna get rid of this actual part here. I'm gonna make the actual part invisible.
And make it huge.
Transparency, I'm gonna get rid of the decal. And yeah, I'm gonna take this that's doing the menacing signs and and we're going to no. There we go. Boom. And yeah, I'll scale it up. You gotta scale all parts of these in order to make them grow. Or, oh, are they not growing at all? I have to do something. Yeah, I have to do this to the particle emitter itself. There we go. Boom. I can move that over like a crown of menacing symbols. Then in here, I've got size. I'll make them even bigger. And then there should be an amount. Lifetime 6. How about I do that to 30? Do we get a bunch more? No. Rate, let's do 4. And then speed 10. There we go. There's your crash course in particle emitters.
Luke,
Yes.
how do you change the background of your thing?
Oh, the skybox?
Yeah.
I show that. There we go. He has a crown of menacing. So if we want to make this even cooler and add a skybox, I have no clue
Luke,
how to create a custom skybox.
But I got a skybox. The Cosmos is a skybox from the toolbox I found. It's a super cool skybox.
Yes. So to do that, literally just type in skybox in the explorer, and we have like a beautiful one I've seen in a lot of projects. Just drag it onto your sky, and this is Shrek everywhere. It's a bit absolutely terrifying, but
And it looks like you're inside a huge house.
and then here's an
Whoa,
HD one, or
Luke,
here's the
I
purple
am
nebula.
I am requesting remote control to ask to search something.
Search for what?
Like
Cosmos?
yeah, the cosmos.
Here, I'll just look into that. Cosmos.
It was there. I don't know where it
Skybox.
went. I just went to model and then changed it to something. I don't know how I got it. I went to model and then changed that to something.
If I type in Skybox, probably gonna run into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'm afraid to put that on. But yeah, that HD Skybox actually looks really nice.
Yeah, that looks cool, but I like my cosmos better.
I appreciate this very much. I feel like I'm going to have to update my current. Oh wait, no. This will be an example for future. I love how he's just hovering there. I appreciate this person a lot. And do you guys know how to change the time of day?
Yes.
Okay, you can do that with other skyboxes as well. So if I go to lighting here, well, sometimes this still has day night, even being the HD skybox. And yeah, there we go. And any
I
other
just
questions?
found a huge volcano out of nowhere, and it is actually literally humongous.
Gotcha.
So I'm just gonna put it in my world. It looks
You know
cool.
what? I will do that as well. Volcano, and I will have a volcano.
It's the first one, realistic volcano.
Oh boy.
And it's going to go.
It's loading. You're right about it being huge. I might have crashed. Roblox Studio. Yep, not responding.
It's mine didn't crash. Luckily, it's as big as my world that they give us.
Yeah, not responding. Something to crash my computer is pretty crazy. Ahan, how you doing?
Mine crashed too of the volcano.
Probably not the best idea. Was this your ploy all along on a road? Okay.
No, it works for me. I'll share my screen and actually show you.
I added it. It's not here though. What's it called in your Explorer? Volcano?
Yeah, volcano. I don't know.
All this means is I have to add it again.
Don't do it. It's gonna crash again, I think.
Well, it didn't crash the first time. It just didn't add it the first time.
There
we go. Yeah, I'll stop sharing, and you can show us your volcano.
I'm literally standing right there.
See, that would be a perfect cat for the overseer, the great overseer. Oh, it's behind him. Oh wait, no, it's not. Never mind. Maybe
there's actual lava here. I'm exploring and venturing inside this volcano, and it's too. I don't know, where am I? It's hard.
Well, anyway, if you guys don't have any questions, I have a few questions for you guys.
Okay.
One to say, did you guys enjoy this camp, and is there stuff you'd like to change about it? Because we're gonna be doing the same curriculum for future camps, future Roblox Royale camps. Is there anything that was particularly difficult? Any activities you didn't like as much?
I wanted it to be longer, like more projects.
Okay, that's good to hear.
And
Bobby. Oh wait, sorry, I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead, Honoru. I thought you were done.
I was just thinking. I don't know what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay then. Then Abby, what's your question or answer? I don't know.
I would like more people playing when we're playing the Battlefield games.
Yeah, see, I want that too. That's why I want to be in the dojo, because we have more time when we're in the dojo, especially more free time. And I would love to be like running a camp where we have all of them doing the Roblox Royale stuff together.
Yeah, and
and their
maybe,
free time
hey,
especially.
Luke, this Saturday, can we do a mega? So we're going to be playing every single game, every
Mhm.
single royale,
Yep.
and whoever lives the longest in all, in total, gets one more sticker or half a sticker.
I like that idea, Honorude. Instead of living the longest, though, I'd say the most eliminations.
All right,
Okay.
that's a good one.
And then Ahan, what were you gonna say?
How about for next Saturday we can make stuff cost Robux?
Well, we won't have a next week. This is our last week. This is our last day of
Oh.
teaching and meeting.
Oh.
No,
Which is why
Saturdays.
we have this catch-up session so you can get all your projects in. Or I can help you with that.
I'm just
and
making
what
my volcano look good.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then I have no clue how things are going to turn out, but I know you just talked about Robux. I don't think we're going to get into Robux ever because that involves taxes and making sure you're paying the government properly. And I don't think that is fun for anyone, including ninjas. If you do eventually want to get into monetization, that stuff is out there for you to learn. But aside from that, if there is an advanced Roblox class we end up doing, which I don't think there is, what are some other things you guys would like to learn about with Roblox?
right.
Ahan?
Can
Yeah?
we learn how to make let's make.
Oh, let's have Ahan speak first, real quick.
How about we should make a game of armies?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what we're doing. It's kind of like teams. If you are in one team, you don't want to kill the other persons that are in your team. Maybe we should make a chat and say your name in the team chat.
Oh, like a team chat? That would be a
Yeah,
good thing to
that's
add to
already
the
there.
Roblox Royale.
No, it's already there.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I didn't
So
know about
no,
that.
I'm saying like maybe we want like a code that checks if the other person is on your team, and if it is, then you can't kill that person.
Okay. Okay.
How about this time we put tanks in it?
Tanks and vehicles? Well, you can add that to your own Royale game right
That's
now.
easy. I had a tank, but I didn't like it, so I took it out.
So, but like learning how vehicles work a bit more because vehicles in Roblox are pretty weird. They have like these welds and all sorts of stuff to make them all one unique object. Abby, what's your answer to mine?
I want to learn how to make kill bricks and sword kind of. I want to make tools and weapons.
Kill bricks?
We just learned about kill bricks.
Yeah,
this
in the
camp.
last month camp. If you actually look back in the week 2 of last month, which you should still have access to, Abby, I go over how kill bricks work.
Luke,
So,
Luke, will the
Oh yeah, we did. Never mind, we did.
is it okay if you keep the Google Classroom open, because maybe some people upgrade their things and they don't get a chance to show it to you, so maybe they could send the link on it and you could
okay.
just check it sometimes, and then we can all just play it
Gotcha.
upgraded.
Well then, that'd be neat. We'll see how everything pans out because I honestly don't know what's going on with Code Ninjas within these next few days or so on. But keeping the Google Classroom open, we kept the last one open, so there's no need to really shut down this one. So if you want to resubmit, improve your projects,
They're working
all
on
good for
camps
you.
next.
What?
They're working on camps next.
Okay, awesome. Physical location. Well, anyway, thank you all for your time. Thank you all for joining the class. Hope you had fun. Projects are due this Friday at 5 p.m. So tomorrow, like 24 hours and 12 minutes from now, 22 minutes from now, I mean. So try to have your projects in by then, or at least by Saturday at 10 a.m., where we're going to do the final grading, where we all get to play each other's projects. and I get to beat every single one of you because I'm that epic. Okay. Anyway, bye guys.
Bye, Luke.